Tamaya here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your wellness and lifestyle coach. We talk a lot about self-confidence on here. I am excited to come back with this first video. I have been wanting to do YouTube for literally for years since I moved to Miami 6 years ago. So I've always had seasons when, I was starting it and then stopping and starting and stopping, and I just feel like it had to be. That was just me, right? But I just felt like it had to be in alignment with the things that I really wanted to, put out on a evergreenly, if that makes sense. For the ones who don't know me very briefly, I am from France. I moved here to Miami about 6 years ago. So I have learned English on my journey here, knew the basics from school. So I could definitely say that throughout those years, I've enriched my vocabulary. But if I still have, certain moments where, you may not understand, or if it, just don't judge me for some of the mistakes, pardon my French, like we say. But today I came on here because I really wanted to do this video around, why we lack self-confidence. This is a topic that really passions me. I feel a lot of passion for it. I, love it. But, I was just speaking with a friend, and I'm like, a lot of the times we don't lack self-confidence because we're not good enough. We just lack confidence because we don't take the proper actions towards the things that we want, So when we make a commitment to ourselves and we're not committed to that commitment, when we're not actually following through with that commitment, we start having a lack of self-confidence, because it's kind of like, that feeling of abandonment when someone tell you, oh yeah, I'm going to do this with you, and then they end up not doing it. Then you start, doubting, how if you can trust them or not. So it's the same thing with you, right? And the thing is that we always start over and start over and start over. And by doing that, we're telling ourselves, well, the last time that I was there, or I said to myself that we're going to do this and that, we actually didn't do it. And so every time you restart, you come on with that energy or with that thought of, well, the last time we didn't do it, so I don't know if I can trust myself this time around. In reality, things happen, like we're all human, nobody's perfect. So we're going to have those things happening throughout our journey. But the most important is to always come back with a new commitment, with a new mindset, right? It's just like in relationships, you can't come. Ideally, you're not supposed to come to a new relationship with your old baggage. You're going to come with experience, but you're not going to come with all the hurt and pain if you want a happy, long-lasting relationship. So it's the same thing when you make a commitment to yourself. And then a lot of the times, we stay stuck in a story that we keep telling ourselves because it's comfortable. And so we just stay here because it's expected, So let's say if you want to change your reality, but you keep on finding excuses as per why it just can't work out, then you're pouring that energy on the why it's not going to work out. But at the same time, it's very controversial because you are actually wanting that thing. You want that thing to be happening, but yet you're telling yourself it's not possible. And so by doing that, you keep yourself in that limbo of, I am where I don't want to stay, but I can't go because this is holding me back. But at the same time, because it's holding me back, and because I believe that story of this is holding me back, I'm not taking the proper actions to actually make that thing happen. You guys, Onyx is going to be on my YouTube videos. Just get used to it. This is also something that I've been avoiding for years, where I was just like, I can't do YouTube because of my dog. I can totally do YouTube, and you guys just see Onyx and we just get caught up in the conversation and whatever. Anyways, so I feel like this is a super important, moment in life where, when you feel like you're in limbo, what are the things that hold you back? Sometimes it's it's limited beliefs. Sometimes it's a lack of skill set. Sometimes it's a lack of knowledge. Sometimes it's fear. It's many, many things. But let's say if it's skills, you don't know how to get to the next level. You don't know how to make the proper, take the proper action steps towards the things that you want because you lack the skills. Take a second. And by the way, guys, everything that I'm sharing with you, those are things that I actually went through. So I'm maybe not everything, but most of the things that I'm sharing on this channel, on my platforms in general, And I chose YouTube because I just feel like it's just the evergreen way for you guys to come back to and just watch whenever you want. because on stories, it's just not the proper format on Instagram. However, by the way, if you're liking this video right now, just go like, subscribe, share it with somebody who may need to hear this. But yeah, so just take a break. And when I'm saying take a break, it's not take a break of your life or your projects. It's take a deep breath. Take a break of overthinking. Take a break of over planning. Take a break of give yourself a break. And start asking yourself, what are the skill set that I need, right, for me to get to the level that I want to go to? Why am I scared? Why is fear holding me back from reaching that level? Why is it that I keep telling myself the same story over and over? And sometimes, knowing why is not going to be enough. Sometimes we're just going to have to take the proper actions towards them, right? So, yeah, you need to convert into, and I really like that aspect. Actually, this is one of my mentor. One day he said that on a call, and I feel like this is applicable to every single thing, right? And this has always been my approach. Let's talk fitness, wellness. This has always been my approach to fitness. I convert people from not liking fitness to loving fitness. So I help them to convert into a fit person. I help them to convert into someone who wants to live a healthy fitness lifestyle, right? And so it really comes from that conversion. And this is why a lot of the times I'm just, it's applicable to everything. I'm just talking about fitness and wellness right now, but let's say when you start getting on a diet, right? You're like, oh, I'm taking this diet. I've been doing this diet for 8 weeks and I lost so many pounds, but then I started eating normally again and I gained the weight back. And that's because you did the diet, you followed the action steps mindlessly. So you were not mindful about the conversion that happened here. You were not helped or you were not conscious or whatnot to actually convert from who you were and the old habits that you've had to convert into that new person who has now different habits, a different way of thinking, a different approach to things. She has different things that she likes or whatever the case may be, right? So I thought that was super important. Just wanted to chat about this real quick today. But yeah, lack of confidence comes from a lack of, action sometimes. And yeah, if you like those kind of videos, you guys, make sure that you share, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. This is the first video here that we did, and I'm just going to upload it just like this raw. Just leave down in the comments how you liked it and what other topic you would like to touch on this channel. Let's build it together. I'm excited to be here.